In today's episode, we're going to be looking at all the new Easter eggs you may have missed inside of the new update. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, strap tight, hit a like on the video, and stay tuned. Here we go. So to start off this episode, we're going to be talking about all of the new Easter eggs you may have missed when the update was released. But of course, if you guys find any more, you're welcome to put it in the comments below so that we can see every single Easter egg. Starting it off, we had an update announcement that was in-game and not pre-logo. Typically, before you get inside the game, the logo will give you a notification to update the game before you can play it, but in this time, you were able to get inside the game and update that way. Now, if you like me and you have sound effects on but not the music, you may have noticed that there were some strange sounds coming from the Pekka if you had one trained up in your army camp. And this is because Supercell has decided to make the Pekka follow some of the animations that is done in its previous trailers where it was chasing a butterfly trying to cut it down. I believe this is one of the key things that you will see from a Pekka, and Supercell decided to implement it inside of the game for you to see in this new update. So this is one of the biggest Easter eggs that you will find. Not to mention that this has actually been something that's done on another iteration, well, at least on the dev account, where the Pekka was actually chasing a baby dragon. Not sure if this happens in this one. I haven't seen the Pekka chase the baby dragon, but this is something that has happened in the past that I did show in one of my previous videos. Now, lots of the other Easter eggs, if you have the Inferno Town map, you can check it out, or if you go into the challenges, you're able to play the Inferno Town map, and this is where you will see lots of other hidden features and Easter eggs inside here. So to start it off, we're going to go ahead and talk about all of the things that I saw while looking at the map. This map is completely desolate with lava and stones everywhere, but if you find it, there is a pool that you can check out on top of a building. And it's probably the only place you can go to cool down. Next, if you remember some of the old Easter eggs that was revealed inside of the Goblin campaign, you were able to find a face in the map. And a lot of people noticed that. However, in the Inferno Town, you're able to see another face, which is actually kind of prominent. You can see that there is a wizard face hiding in one of the rocks. Some people may say this is just speculation, but it does look like a wizard face to me. Next up, if you're able to check out one of the buildings, it actually resembles a Pekka helmet. Now, when I first saw this, I thought this was actually the Savage King because this is the name that Supercell gave us for the new King skin. However, they did change it, and now it's different. So now I'm thinking this may be the helmet of the Super Pekka, which people are calling the Mega Pekka. So if this is, then there it is. However, there are two of these helmets inside of the map, so it does make one wonder if this is actually the King helmet or is this the Pekka helmet. Next up, this is the first time I've ever seen Supercell designate their name on a clan castle. So inside of the Inferno Town, you will see that there is a clan castle named Clash Team. This is the first time Supercell's actually got involved with making this that I know of. So there it is. That's the Easter egg, finding Supercell's own clan castle called the Clash Team. Another cool Easter egg that you may not have noticed is that there is one of these statues inside of the Inferno Town map. And when I saw this, I noticed that there are goblins walking around this thing. So this is basically a goblin territory. Typically inside of the normal village, you'll have maidens walking around. And in this Inferno Town, you have goblins replacing the maidens so that they're walking around going inside and out of the town halls, which is pretty interesting. And finally, guys, the last Easter egg that I noticed was if you're able to pull the Pekka out of the CC, you can see just how big this thing is compared to the King. And the King is the biggest, one of the biggest troops in the game. It definitely is bigger than the golems and all of the ground troops. However, if we were to, put it upside next to the dragons, of course, the wingspan of dragons are bigger, but putting the King up against the Pekka, you can see just how massive this thing is. But It's just a little help for you guys. If you want to take out the Pekka, the king is able to take 3 shots from this Mega Pekka, and by using the Grand Warden's ability, you can take him out with ease. So there it is, guys. Those are all of the Easter eggs that I found inside the game with this new update. Some of them you may have seen, some of them no. But if you've seen more, let me know in the comments below so that we can see every Easter egg that we may have missed inside this new update. And thank you guys again. Put a like on this video so I can see it. And thank you. This is Godson, and I will see you on the next episode. Godson out.